Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Melody Sheree Rogers, aka Money Making Mel, aka Mogul Making Mel, and Mel sent out another bat signal, another alert, another PSA, another come to the carpet, come to the front of the classroom, come to the altar of the church, come to the front of the class, you guys, because apparently some people, I don't know if these are supporters, I don't know who these people are, you guys. I don't know who they are. But once again, apparently they're sending Mel things that is disrupting her peace. That she is not happy about. Basically alluded to that it might be some content creators, it might be some other people who are non-content creators. She didn't really specify, but she also said it in a way that was kind of still like, hey, I want to root for you, I want to support you, I wish you well, da-da-da-da-da. However, there's no bad blood. So my takeaway from that was like, if you're going to continue to send me stuff or notifications are going to keep coming up about me in regards to things that I told y'all I don't agree with, I don't want to receive anymore, and everything else, I'm going to send you on your way. I'm going to quietly hide your content from my viewing algorithm, and I'm going to just keep it pushing. And if I was subscribed to you before, I'm unsubscribing now. And I'm going to keep it pushing. God said go again. But I just don't understand why we're here. I do not, for the life of me, understand why we are here, because I thought Mel made it clear. Because the only thing that obviously this could be about is the show. Is the show that Mel left, per her words, technically in December of 2024. We just didn't know about it officially until she made the announcement in 2025. But nonetheless, the only thing I can think of is because they're trying, to pull every single rabbit out the wazoo, they're trying to do anything to get y'all's attention, to get y'all to tune in, to get y'all to see what the show is going to be like without Mel, to, do all of this and all of that. And maybe some of you, I don't know who it is, feel compelled to send it to Mel and say, hey Mel, look, this is what they're doing, this is what's happening with the show and what they're doing, this is what your ex is doing, da 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 da. And Mel made also a comment as well, because I think this wasn't an IG live, this was, I believe, on the TikTok, the tickety talk, right? And I believe that perhaps people still feel like, hey, do you want to say something to this? Do you want to clap back to this? But Mel put the red phone away, you guys. Mel put the red phone away. Mel being the clapback queen. No. Those days are over, you guys. Remember when Rihanna used to get bugged and cuss people out on Twitter? She's that's not her no more. Remember when she was dragging Sierra? All those years ago, her and Sierra are friends now and are taking pictures together at the Met Gala talking about being moms. I think a couple of things are happening here. I think some people, unfortunately, have become parasocial. And I'm noticing this in just several aspects of life. I don't know if it's a generational thing. I don't know what it is. But there is a lot of parasocial relationships that some of these fans have with reality stars, with celebrities, with public figures, with athletes. And it's very, very weird. I don't understand what happened to the days. Maybe this left with my generation. What happened to the days where you could just give your opinion and you can agree or disagree or agree to disagree, but we move on and upward. We move on from the conversation, and if there is something that warrants us to have another conversation about, we can revisit it. We can have a follow-up. But this thing now where it's like people just hang on to every little thing somebody says and somebody does. Some people, I feel, have not been able to let go of the fact that Mel has left the show. And now that the show is back, maybe they're secretly hoping that she comes back as a surprise. Maybe they are hoping, that they can get a reaction out of Mel. Or maybe they're hoping that whatever they send Mel, that she's going to throw shade at the show or throw shade at the people that are still on the show. But Mel is not trying to listen to it. Mel is not trying to feature it. So I don't understand why we keep having to have these conversations in July of 2025, you guys. Like she said when she left, she literally did like a full-on, press release. And said, millimeters, I release you. Millimeters, I release you. You don't have to go to bat for me in my honor anymore. You don't have to go hard in the paint for me anymore. Mel even said, she is grateful for the support and the people who galvanized on her behalf to defend her name. She feels as though she would have been alone with the exception of her close relatives, including her kids and her mom, her, extended relatives and everything else, but the social media support of it all, the millimeters of it all, that wouldn't have happened, right? So she's very much aware of that, and that continued support would display itself and exhibit itself in supporting her brand and supporting her with her 7th Avenue beauty products and everything else, and her athleisure line, and supporting those things, supporting her music venture, supporting a movie that I believe she has coming out. She has another movie coming out. Like, supporting those and keeping it to that. But I feel like at this point, I feel like Mel is going to extend what she's going to extend about herself and whatever feelings and whatever else whenever she feels to talk to her private group. I feel like the people who are in her private Facebook group are going to get Mel, as we know it. Get a day in the life of Mel, get, a little bit more exclusive information and things like that. So if you are a member of Mel's private Facebook group and you are, or maybe you're not, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're not a member of Mel's private Facebook group, so you feel detached from your daily dose of Mel or your weekly dose of Mel or whatever it is. So you are seeing all of this stuff about a show that she's no longer on and getting nostalgic and thinking, hey, if I DM this to Mel, if I send this to Mel, maybe Mel, she can give us something, right? She can give us something. She can drag these people once more and all this and all of that. But Mel left, you guys. Mel left. Mel has protected her peace ever since. Mel has not discussed anything in pertaining to that. She has not done anything publicly to your guys' knowledge about anything regarding that show. She has not said anything as it pertains to anybody who is speaking on the show that is coming back, anybody who is promoting the fact that the show is coming back. Mel has not said zilch, nada, zero, nothing at all about this show. So why is it that people are still trying to hold on to Mel and her association, her former association, to this show? I don't understand. But I just want to help you today to touch some grass, to see y'all family, to spend time with your friends, your loved ones, whoever. If you have a job, tend to that. But I don't understand what the benefit is of sending Mel anything. And I'm almost inclined to believe that these may not actually be Mel supporters. I think Mel may even be just saying this as a general thing so that it's not obviously being a singled out situation. But I would think if you truly were a Mel fan, wherever, whenever it happened for you, right, that you would have respected the first announcement and said, no, I'm not going to discuss Mel as it pertains to this show. If I'm discussing Mel, it'll be about 7th Avenue Beauty. It'll be about her lives. It'll be something else going on in her personal life or whatever else that she chooses to share on a public stage. But anything that she has shared privately, she expects you to have that same respect and courtesy to keep it private, to keep it on the low, to keep it on the down low, to keep it on the DL, right? But from a public perspective, Mel has not acknowledged anything associated with this show. So there shouldn't be a need for anybody to send her anything that pertains to this show. Like I'm just confused because I feel like people say 1 minute that, that they're going to respect Mel's wishes. They're going to do what, Mel says and everything else. They're going to protect her peace. They're not going to clap back. They're not going to do this. They're not going to do that. But next thing you know, you see all of these Mel videos. You see all these videos with Mel's face on them, with Mel's picture on him, and it's not always about Mel. But in, the promotion of the show in the past, Mel was the face. Mel was the one to get the clicks and the views. So people are still trying to hold on to that format to get you to tune in. And it is weird and bizarre behavior, you guys. But I would hope with this video, I would hope that Mel doesn't have to do this PSA again, that she doesn't have to make this announcement again, which is stop sending her anything that is not going to end up in a positive result. If the show is, obviously something that she got to a point where she said, God said go again, that should tell you, you should be able to read between the lines as to why she left and why she made that decision, you guys. Like, we shouldn't need to be reinventing the wheel and be like, well, maybe if I send her this, she'll reconsider. Maybe if I send her this, maybe she's going to be a surprise guest on the season. Maybe if I send her this, she may come back to the show. If I send her this, maybe she'll talk about the show. No. If you're a Mel fan, just say that. If you're a Mel fan who has not yet had a membership yet to her private group, just say that. But all of this other foolishness, all this other rigmarole, unnecessary, you guys. Completely and utterly unnecessary. So there is that. That is it. That is all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.